morning, my beautiful people. I hope you're all doing good. Good morning again, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. Thank you so much, guys, for the love, for the support. I really don't take you guys for granted. Thank you so much for the support and the love that you always show Mr. Nasto here. As I've just said, my name is Nasto. I have a YouTube channel. Maybe if it's your very first time interacting with this channel, kindly, guys, take a moment, subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to share this amazing channel with your family and friends so that we can get to grow and reach a wider audience. Today, guys, is a super special day. It's a very, very special day to myself and to very many guys in our village here. I come from a small village called Nyabohanse village, and luckily or mysteriously, this village was introduced to social media, mostly, let me say, YouTube. And YouTube has really brought a very big impact in our lives, in not only in the lives of maybe people who are from this village, but to the whole world. Very many people have been inspired, lives have been changed, people have traveled the world, the globe, and we still are receiving very many people in our village here. So, guys, today's video is a very special one. We are receiving international guests again into our village. And you know what? I am Maro, who is like the person who brought social media into this village, or who introduced most of us to YouTube. We never knew about YouTube. We never knew that you could do such a video here, and maybe it could have an impact out there in the world, and maybe someone will even sit and maybe watch you. So he came back from his travels, and through his travels he discovered about YouTube. And when he came back to the village, he said, "Hey guys, I see you're really struggling with employment here and there. Kindly, there's something called YouTube where you can share your stories, where you can share your experiences, and at the end of the day, you could at least earn something small and maybe bring some impact into your life." So, guys, that's how we began YouTube, and the rest is history. People are building houses. I would say you guys have really given us the support that most of us have never experienced ever since. We used to wonder, like, how will I ever make it into this world? Before I leave this world, will I ever have maybe an impact? Or will I ever say that during my stay in this world, I did this, this, and this, and maybe I left this kind of legacy? At least to many people here, hope has been restored about life. And today we are going to listen to very many speakers who are going to give their testimonies about how social media has changed, and maybe also we are going to learn on how maybe to expand our reach, and maybe how to expand our experiences in life, and maybe we get to be better people. And for me, I'm very much open to learning something new. So today we're going to receive international guests all the way from USA who have come to also bring more change into our village. So, guys, I came here very early in the morning. It's around 8 a.m. This is our beautiful home, and through you guys, you have really supported us so much. Personally, for me, guys, I would have to say thank you so much to every person who usually takes his time to watch my videos. Give them a like, subscribe, comment. I want to say thank you, a big thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, we have been doing a lot of cleaning here. Actually, there's a lot of maram that was at the far end where we were trying to dig an underground water tank. So our gardener, Mr. Yeyo Kama Yeyo, has decided to bring some of the maram and at least put them here. You know, this land that we bought through YouTube was not that flat, so we are just trying to flatten it here and there so that at least we can have a beautiful home. So you can see, guys, this is what Yeyo has been trying to do here, bringing all the maram. Actually, I had told him to, because the last time he was not feeling well, so there were some guys who were bringing the maram. I had even told them, hey, kindly go and assist Yeyo, but Yeyo said since right now there's not much work going on in this compound, he will be doing just slowly by slowly. And also when I get some time, free time, I also come and help him here. We bring some wheelbarrows here and there, because you know what, unity is strength, and when you come togetherness, trust me, you will really go very far. So, guys, this is our compound. Hopefully today they'll come and visit us also here in our home. Unfortunately, it's somehow a dry season in our village, because it's harvesting time, so that's why you're feeling a lot of wind. I don't know if the video also has some wind, but you know, we have 2 planting seasons. So towards the end of June, usually people start harvesting. So that's why you can see our village, things have started changing a bit. Some dust here and there, some wind here and there. So I've just come here to prepare our house, maybe clean it, ready to receive the international visitors who are coming to visit us. And I want to say also thank you so much to everyone, whether local or international, who has ever visited our beautiful home here. I want to say thank you, and thank you so much. So we just want to do some oh yeah, you come here. You can see here has already started cleaning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Kwanza welcome Nasto YouTube channel.
Yes.
Nayo furaha kwa siku hii ya leo.
Yeah.
Nimeamka salama. Sijui nyewe wenzangu mmeamka salama.
Okay.
Lakini na imani ya kwamba hata nyewe ndugu zangu mmeamka salama.
Yes.
Lakini kwa wale ndugu ambao mnajisikia leo hamjisikii vizuri, jamani nawapeni pole. Alafu naamini ya kwamba kuna baadhi mmeelekea katika majukumu ya utafutaji. Na pia na hao mlioenda kwenye majukumu ya utafutaji, nawatakia kazi njema. Na wale pia mliopo kwenye kazi za nyumbani, pia nawatakia kazi njema. Pia nashukuru kwa wale ndugu zangu wote mnao support ndugu zangu wa channel ya YouTube, akiwemo Blaza Maro, Blaza Mayuguno, Blaza Nasto, Mabele Musa, Mithifule, Calvo 001, Majia. Kijumla ni wengi. Na pia nashukuru kwa wale watu wote mnao ni support mimi yeye kama yeye, nasema ni asante. Na pia nashukuru pia kwa wale watu wote ndugu zangu mnaoipenda kazi yangu mimi yeye kama yeye, nasema tu ni asante.
Asante.
Kijumla mimi nawatakia kazi njema. Alafu subscribe Blaza Nasto hata 30,000 subscriber.
Yes.
Na mimi pia na mimi yeye kama yeye angalau 5,000 subscriber.
5,000 subscribers.
Nasema ni hivi, ni asante, na watakia kazi njema, mchana mwema.
Asante. So guys, Yeyo here is our gardener. He usually takes very good care of our compound here. So he says thank you so much to everyone who supports Yeyo kama Yeyo, who supports Nasto, and all the YouTubers who come from our village. So we want to do some cleaning here. You know, Yeyo, leo unajua kuna wageni ambao wanakuja hapa.
Kuna wageni
international.
Nimefurahi kusikia.
Ni wengi tu, so angalau tusafishe mazingira kidogo.
Kwanza mimi ni hivi nimefurahi kusikia hivyo.
Yeah.
Mara nyingi mimi nimekuwa nikiwakaribisha wageni, karibuni kwa Maro, karibuni kwa Mayuguno, karibuni kwa Blaza Nasto.
Yes.
Na mimi wageni mtakao kuwa mmekuja hapa, nitafurahi kuona. Alafu na pia naamini ya kwamba mnanifahamu mimi ni yeye kama yeye, na mimi pia ningependa pia hata mimi mwenyewe niweze kuwafahamu majina yenu.
Asante. Unajua wanakuja kuangalia venye YouTube imebadilisha maisha ya watu. Yeah. So imagine watu wanasafiri kutoka ng'ambo, wanakuja kuona YouTube inasaidiaje hichi kijiji. Na maisha ya watu yamebadilikaje.
Karibu sana, karibu sana.
All right, asante.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to explain to you that our guests who are actually traveling to our village have come to check on the impact that maybe YouTube has brought to this community. So we are trying also to clean here and there, and also maybe clean the house. You know, when you receive visitors, you have to ensure that everything is in good shape, so that they don't say, oh, he came here, I think the house is still locked. It's because he was out there trying to clean the other space. And you know, we have a back door gate here, so usually locks when he's not maybe working on this other end. So also let me rush to, because there is not much cleaning. The house the other day we washed it very clean, so the only places that are to be clean are just maybe out here. So the house we had washed it the other day. Inside it's very clean, because there is not much work that has been done ever since I did the mopping of the whole house. So it's just supposed to just do some random sweeping here. So guys, let's also rush to Maro's place and go check what is happening there.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna.
Well guys, most of the cleaning of the house has been done. We've done lots of mopping. So I need to go back home and bring some chairs to assist at least with the visitors. So I can see they're doing the cleaning of the chairs here and there.
Anyway, sorry, Nasto. They told me, Claude and
Minha.
Robert, they told me there are some chairs that are coming. I don't know if those are the ones that they rent or it's them.
Okay, let me confirm.
So maybe you don't have to bring.
Okay, let me confirm. Yeah, so also they are doing some cooking. You know, a party without food is not complete. I can see Mr. Kitiriba here.
Hi, brother Nasto.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, how is everything?
Everything is going well.
Yes.
I am prepared the fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you cooking?
The rice.
Oh, rice.
What of the rice?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so this
What's
is
up, guys?
yes.
Welcome back again to It's Underscore Nasto.
Yeah.
My name is Kitiriba. Guys, I am working here at Villa Medellin. Now it's morning from East Africa, guys.
Yes.
And you can see here, I'm putting the firewood inside.
Yeah. So this is how we are cooking, guys.
Yes. This is the real life.
Real life in the
Real life
village.
in the village, guys.
Okay, no problem.
No what?
No kona.
No kona.
Yes. The big chef, qualified chef. CJ the African.
Yeah. How are you, Mr. CJ? Should I go and bring chairs or we have the other ones you talked about?
We have ordered the other ones that are coming.
Okay.
So Fellow is bringing them.
Okay, no problem.
So, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to It's Nasto's channel. My name is Claude Joseph. So today is a big party here.
Yeah.
And we are welcoming some visitors.
Wait.
So I'm in the kitchen to help with I'm the chief chef.
You're the chopper.
The chief chef,
Oh.
not the chopper. the
I
cheese.
can see you are doing chopping.
So when I do chopping,
Yes.
means I have to cut with a ruler.
Into smaller pieces.
Smaller pieces so
Yeah.
that they can be able to fry every stuff here. So I'm so much humbled to be here.
Yes.
And thank you so much. The smoke will kill you.
No
Come this
problem.
side.
Yeah. You know, it's now going there.
What smokes follow you?
Yes.
That you
We
are
are told in the proverb
that you
that you
poop.
physicate in
In the bush. I used to do that before I built a toilet. but I stopped.
You stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, check me out on YouTube by the name Cloud Joseph.
Yes.
We are here. This is what we call unity. And unity always wins.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So
and welcome.
guys, he was chopping the tomatoes here, and now he's doing the
What we call like
green pepper.
the green pepper.
Yeah, the green pepper and the onions.
It's called capsium.
Capsicum, not green pepper. Capsicum. Oh, this is Minhawi here.
Yes. Hi guys. Hey guys. Look.
A whole goat.
We are the butchers.
Imagine.
Yeah. So guys, welcome to Nasto's channel, guys. One of the most amazing YouTubers from Nyabohanse, guys.
Thank you so
and
much.
Today he's here for one reason. We have people, important people coming from far away,
Imagine.
far away into this village, and we are going to be having a very impactful conversation here today.
Yeah.
And Nasto is here to represent. He came here, he's been cleaning since morning. Guys, we've been here working and cleaning and doing things, making sure that our day is a success.
Yeah.
So guys, kindly subscribe, and there's something interesting at the end of this video, please.
All right.
So please watch.
And subscribe also to Minhawi.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
yes.
subscribe to my channel too, guys. It's gonna be late.
All right.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Soon we are heading to 30k subscribers.
30k
Hey.
subscribers.
Can't celebrate. You slaughter goat.
We slaughter goat.
Eh?
Not
A
to-
goat
not
at
to
50.
slaughter goat.
At 50, yes.
Okay. At 50.
At 50. Let's slaughter at 50.
But you used to do some celebration
Even at
in every
5.
10,
milestone.
20, 30. Hey, you know, the taxes are now too high. Yes. And we also have here Madam Paris.
Paris, yes, hi guys, this is Paris and welcome to Nasto's channel, welcome to Nasto's today's video. And guys, as you've heard, I don't have to talk that much. Today is a very special day. Today is a big day for everybody that is in the village because they're receiving very important guests. They have flew all the way from the US and so we are just here to prepare things, you know. We were here very early in the morning, we have cleaned and right now we are cooking as we wait for the guest.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
just keep on watching the video till the end.
Yes.
And check me out. I am _Paris in case you don't know about me.
Yeah, so this is what they're preparing. This
Yes.
is meat. Yeah?
Meat.
Goat meat.
Goat meat.
Yeah, goat meat. You know, a party
Making
without
goat
some food.
curry.
Goat curry.
Goat
Yeah.
curry.
Jamaica or Africa.
Yeah, Jamaica.
And we have Madam DJ.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi guys. I'm Rosa DJ. I am Maro's manager here.
Welcome.
Please subscribe to
Nasto.
And don't forget, guys, it's Tindi.
It's _Tindi.
It's no,
Yeah,
there is no under.
it's Tindi.
Tindi.
Yeah, she's the daughter.
Please.
So kindly, guys, go subscribe to her
Yeah.
channel. Let's get her to how many subscribers? Ameshapita 1,000.
No, 6. I think 6 are.
All right, let's get her to 1,000. The daughter, kindly go subscribe and
Please,
support
please,
her.
guys, subscribe to It's Tindi.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you can see already chicken has been brought here. We want to do now the I don't know if it's called frying. Yeah, so let me also look for something to help out. Yes? Oh, tukatekate kuku. All right, we want now to do the chopping. I'm good, my brother. Come this way. How are you?
I'm good.
This is Intaki_1.
I'm here. I'm already having tafadhali chapati zio laini. Yes. So
You
here.
have to put the knife down. You know there are people who
Oh, people fear knife.
Yes.
This is just for the kitchen.
For the chicken?
Yeah, for the kitchen.
Oh, not
But
for-
I think I need to do some postmortem there. Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, this is Intaki_1.
Let me just say hi to you.
Yes, the boss lady. Imagine.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Hi, Rocio.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
I'm
You
good. Yeah, Rocio. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're doing good?
Yes.
You know, we did not want Rocio to work, but every time we are seeing her busy, we are trying to tell her to at least rest. Yeah, you know, it's only I had called some backup and they're here. Yeah, but it's good that she's helping around.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So guys, well, I was telling you, I think we have not given any department, but the kitchen is waiting, the chicken is waiting for us.
Yes.
So we're here to show love and support.
All right.
So go support me, Sintaki_1.
Yes.
Still road to success.
And we have Mr. Pope
here. So guys, we are here and we just gathered here at least to help. And you know, as we always say, when we come together, great things happen.
For sure.
So support my brother Nasto. Don't forget to support Pope Africa.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. I can see our sister Priska Sagati is doing the chapatis.
Nowadays, I don't call myself Priska Sagati.
Yeah.
I say Priska Sagati.
Priska Sagati. Yes. What are you doing today?
Chapati.
Yes. Oh, you want to taste the first one?
Wow.
I tell you, maybe you can.
If it's soft. Yes. Let's show them first on camera.
Yeah, this is what Priska has prepared.
Very soft.
Yeah, you have
or I
to,
give you
have,
this one.
That one is the best. You have to cut for me small.
Let me warm it for you then.
Yeah, so that's how
Oh,
we do
even
the
Nasto
warming.
Yeah.
That one we will.
Oh, the first one I cut for you. I divide.
Yeah, you can divide half for me. You can give me a pinch.
A pinch, yeah.
Yes.
So, guys, we are here, very busy, doing the chapatis. Yeah, I think it's now warm. Yeah, very warm.
Yeah.
So, you can go.
Nus.
Show them how soft
These guys, this is
very
hey,
soft.
it's very
I also
soft.
have to test.
Very soft. So we are doing the first testing, you know, before the visitors arrive. Before we give them maybe bad food like bad chapati, hard one.
I
You have
normally
to
tell
test.
people it's good when you cook, you test so that you can rate yourself first. So when you give people, you know what you've given them.
Yeah, so kindly guys go support Priska
Priska
Sagati
Sagati,
and
guys.
subscribe to her channel.
Thank you so much, Nasto.
All right. So let me look for what to do here also. Well guys, finally the seeds have arrived. I was supposed actually to go and bring some from my place, but luckily because the number of visitors are expected to be very many, so they had to hire these seats here. So let's just take them in and start the arrangement process. I don't know if I'll be able to carry this whole bunch here. Yeah, let's go. It's a lot of chairs. Yeah, so we want to arrange them all in. So this is what we are doing. Let me show you how many I'm carrying. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, carrying all this. Just at once. Yeah. So now we go in also, and yeah. So we don't know the right arrangement. Maybe we should wait for... Actually, this has been organized by our brother here, Fellow the Boy.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
Welcome to Nasto YouTube channel.
Yes.
My name is Fellow the Boy.
Yeah.
I'm happy to appear in your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
I was in charge of the seats.
Yeah.
And today we are very happy that Maro himself, he has invited us here for the main function that we'll be taking on here.
Yeah.
And I also appreciate you, bro, for the fact that we have moved.
Thank you so much.
Because we have moved from nothing to something because of him.
Yeah.
If we remember where we are and right now,
imagine.
It's totally different.
Yeah. Actually, today's main theme is
Yeah.
to check on the impact that YouTube has brought to the community, the society.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today they will be checking on how we have developed maybe from YouTube,
For sure.
the repercussions.
Yeah.
And through that, because if we try to, like somebody like you,
Yeah.
I knew when you are working on the
Bus
Easy
station,
Coach.
yeah.
Yeah, but right now, if somebody come and see you the way you are
Imagine.
you are totally different.
Imagine.
And this is now the impacts.
Yeah.
somebody like me, I used to stay with my guardians there who adopted me.
Yeah.
But right now, I thank God because
Life
of
has
YouTube.
changed, yeah.
At least I have got a home.
For sure.
I've got a place that I can call my home.
your own
and at
place.
least I have got so many people that have been linked with them in the world and everywhere.
Yeah, and you have brought a big impact to the society.
To the society.
Imagine.
We have been also transforming people's life.
Yeah.
We have been also making sure that also as ourselves, at least we are putting something on the table.
All right.
Because of this YouTube.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Kindly guys go support Fellow the Boy.
Yeah.
And subscribe to his amazing YouTube channel.
Thank you, bro.
We have a friend here also, Mr.
Yes.
Zach.
Yes.
Yes. How are you? Zach
Good.
Discovery.
So my name is Zach Discoveries, guys.
Yes.
That is my channel's name.
Yes.
Please check out. Welcome to It's Nasto.
Thank you.
A wonderful channel around.
Yes.
So today we are at Maro's place.
Yeah.
We are having visitors, as we have been told. So we are receiving them. That, because we are the guys receiving them, that's why you are seeing we're up and down, trying to do all the preparations so that when they come, we are set.
All right.
So as one of us, I said we are running against what Nasto?
Against?
Time.
Oh, yeah, you are running against time.
Against time.
Yes.
Because we are behind.
Yeah.
So anytime they will be coming.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you so much for checking our channel, supporting us, and in any way, even watching.
For sure.
Yeah.
Liking the videos,
Yes.
not skipping the ads.
Yes.
Yeah, so kindly guys, you can go and check out his channel. It's
Zach
called
Discoveries.
Zach Discoveries.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nasto.
All right. So some that were here, actually this is Rocio that was doing the cleaning. You can see she has really cleaned most of these seats. So I don't know the right formula that we are going to use, maybe in arranging, but or yeah. So ama tuzipange lakini tuzioshe. Sawa.
Naona kitu kama hiki kinaweza kikaingia.
Vingine ni visafi hata hichi. Well, work is going on, guys. I think they have already started. How do we call this? The BBQ process here. I can see Uncle Mo is busy at work. Uncle Mo, how are you, my brother?
Yeah, man. Here, this is Nasto.
Yes.
This is Uncle Mo from Kenya featuring here.
Yes.
Guys, we are here. What we are doing is to make this thing.
Imagine roasting.
We wanted to eat this mofupa with a UK guy.
Yeah.
Traveling from UK to this village.
Nyabohansi village.
We want to eat meat. Thank you very much, my people. Continue supporting us here because
Yes.
you know, without you, we can even not even talking here.
Imagine.
Me, I'm very happy to see you.
Yeah. So what is happening today, Uncle Mo?
Me, I not say much because I must see white car.
Yes.
Because what we are here is the one, the car you know.
The normal car.
Now we are want white car. Me, I bring musungu mrembo.
Yes.
So just wait because not Macha, that's my beautiful lady here.
Yes.
Macha brought this lady from UK to here. You see this picture is featuring Macha. You are attacking Macha. Macha, welcome here, bro. I'm I give you meat.
So Uncle Mo is preparing for us some barbecue here.
Guys, here I have Murembo here, beautiful. Let me put this one.
Hi guys, I'm Rose Chacha. Please subscribe to my channel.
Oh, Machara Chacha.
You thought you would say maybe.
Me, I was thinking this is Musungu. This is Musungu changed the name to be Chacha.
Yeah, Rose Chacha.
Guys, now if you have Rose Chacha, you have Uncle, you have Nasto, you have the meat together.
All right, thank you so much, guys. So we have Mr. Pope here. Pope Africa is the one, the chief chef.
The chef from the
chef
one roasting the meat here.
Yes.
Yeah. With Uncle Mo.
With Uncle Mo and also Mr. Kino Elisha.
Yes, Kino underscore Elisha here himself. I'm handman of Uncle Mo here.
Yes. Uncle Mo is the director.
Yeah, Uncle Mo is the director of all in charge here.
Yes.
But me and Pope, you are handman.
So hold this.
Yeah.
Hold this. Let me.
Me, I wanted to put Rosie as another handyman.
Yeah, Rose, you can help them.
Rosie must stand here.
Yeah, you can
When
help them.
stand, only
Geuza,
stand-
geuza
Put
here.
the camera this way.
Yes.
When
Let
you
me wash
stand,
my hands
Yes.
first.
yes, if you stand here,
Yes.
need to burn well.
All right. Yeah, we have Mr. Muruga also. Muruga, are you doing a video today?
Yeah, I'm doing actually a video today. Yes. And I've already started. They should go and check me out at Muruga 254. I'll be updating the video today.
Yeah.
Kindly go subscribe, like, and also leave a comment, a sweet comment there that will keep us motivating the youth and the village boys so that we can find peace in this world.
Thank you. Alright guys, you can kindly go and support Mr. Muruga 254 on his YouTube channel. I can see our ladies here have already started preparing pilau. This is pilau.
Yeah.
Pilau and beef. Oh, pilau has to have beef.
Yeah.
So what are the ingredients?
No, because they already cooked. We put them later. Yeah.
What are the ingredients?
Pilau, the main thing, the main ingredients for pilau: many onions, garlic, ginger, cumin,
And beef.
yeah.
And beef.
You can make
Tomato paste.
And tomato paste. Ah,
For
yeah.
the
yeah.
color.
All right. And also some Irish potato. So guys, there's actually a lot of work. The preparation is very good as we wait for the arrival of our guests. You know, you have to ensure that food is going on well. You can also see our sister here, Dorina Elisha. She's preparing white rice.
Yes.
Dorina,
Yeah.
how are you?
I'm fine. Hi
Yes.
guys, welcome to Nasto channel guys. I'm preparing a white rice here
Yes.
for Maro place here.
Mwenye mafuta.
Hasio mingi.
Yes.
Mchele ni mwingi.
Mchele ni mwingi. So they have cooked around, I think this is 10 kg and there's another 10 kg here. So we have some 20 kgs of rice that our sister Dorina here is helping
Yes guys,
in the preparation.
for watch this video guys, go check out me Dorina Nasko Elisha. Road me to 10,000 subscribers of my YouTube channel and also Nasto Road to Success.
All right.
Welcome so much guys. Today is today guys.
All right. Thank you
This
so
is
much.
amazing days. Thank you so much. Nasto.
All right. Mr. Pablo,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm very fine.
I can see you're just relaxing.
No, I was from doing some cleanness there. I hope that you saw that.
Yeah, I saw
I
it.
was just chilling. Now I've just come to get some aroma of the foods which are being prepared here.
Yes.
Especially the chapatis. I love them a lot. The rice, I love it a lot. And everything is so great. And kindly if watching up this vlog, do not subscribe to this beautiful channel, Nasto, who is a typical village boy.
Imagine.
From Boanse.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm also a typical village boy. So kindly check me out, Pablo Jr. and Guinness J.
Pablo Jr. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Wow. You can see now there's big change. Now tutakula. Now tutakula means today we will enjoy the meals.
Frederick Maro, but on social media they know me as I am Maro. We got a special request from the professor who asked us if we would host students who are coming, others from abroad, in this case America or United States of America, and also Maseno University, which we honored. It's been like 4 or 5 months notice, so it's not a surprise to see you here for us, and which we honored to say yes we will. So technically we are a village of YouTubers. In Africa, I think this could be the most village with YouTubers. If you ever see something on YouTube, maybe some funny guy entertaining you, this is like a factory, this village. We really manufacture a lot of videos, if I use that word, manufacture. So this is not really the essence of the program, but I wanted that you guys, when you come, you can even see how we prepare our foods here, very local ways. I know some people in United States, most of the time is switching. You switch a switch, this happens. So it's good that you see how actually people prepare chapatis, people cook. So I'll take this, maybe, Professor, I don't know what time is it, let me see. So it's, I'll say it's 12:30. We can take the next 30 minutes to see how they prepare foods, and also you guys can feel free. On this other side, we have bathrooms right here, so you can use them, and also upstairs up. So I want to take the 30 minutes for you guys to feel at ease, at home, to see what's going on. Yes, even to see some trees, maybe if you are a fan of trees. Yes. So after that, then we'll converge here. Then now we'll start our program like in an official way. Okay. But again, if you feel you're tired, you can still chill here, no problem. Sure. But I think it's being a YouTube video, a YouTube village, we totally record nearly everything we do. So I hope you don't find it like invading my privacy when somebody says, hey, what's your name? Just in case, you know, you can say that, yeah. You know.
Is there anybody with any reservation in
yes.
recording?
But it's purely like general, it's not like very personal, like very, very general.
Are you okay if they videotape, they continue their videotaping while we do a program? Yes.
Sorry?
Is there a consent form that we should sign in order for our image to be used? Like, she's recording, but I don't want to be on camera.
All right, that's actually what you're asking. But I don't want to see where we come from. It's very easy.
There's no form.
All right. So if you're okay, just feel free. We'll have other YouTubers that will bring them. You can ask them what's your name, why you involved in this, what were you doing previously, before we converge here, and then we'll have a program running in the next 10 minutes.
Yes, so guys, we have the guests have actually arrived. Most of them are outside trying to check on what we have been doing since morning. And I'm lucky to have a friend here who we want to have maybe a conversation where I can get also to learn things. And maybe also he will learn, and also you guys probably at the end of this video you will also learn something. My friend.
Hi guys.
How are you?
I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Happy
your name
is
is
my name.
Happy.
Yes.
Happy is your name.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So Nasto, if you don't mind, I'll be asking a few questions just to gather some information about the vlogging.
The vlogging.
What you're doing here. So yeah, my first question was about when you started.
When I started my YouTube.
Yeah, your YouTube channel.
Yeah, actually I started YouTube 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it's when I started this journey. I used to work at a bus station, where you book tickets and maybe sort luggages here and there. But then the owner of this place is called Maro. He comes from this village. So he, during his travels, he discovered about YouTube. So he came back to the village, and nothing serious was happening in our village. Like the youths who were jobless here and there, most of the time we were idle.
Yes.
So he came and told us there's something called YouTube, where you can document your everyday life. You can show people your village. You know, like most people abroad or outside Africa, they have a different image about Africa.
Yes.
So at least with the camera, I can get to show people the real life, how Africa is. So we took that opportunity, and then we started the vlogging journey.
So, do you do vlogging full time?
Yeah, for me, I quit my job, and then I started vlogging full time. So at the moment, I don't have like any other job that I do. So this is my everyday life. You know, vlogging, it really needs like a lot of your time. Like you really have to be dedicated, thinking about maybe the topic of the day, editing the video, uploading it. So it really needs maybe someone to give it like full time. That's when at least you'll see the impact.
So do you decide, or how do you select, or maybe do you have a particular domain of vlogs that you make, or you vlog about everything?
No, it's not about everything. Like for example, if people are rioting, I wouldn't record that, because again you have to check the type of audience that you have, the age group, and what they enjoy most. For example, because you create, at the end of the day, you create like a community that enjoy your videos. Yeah, so that community, at least it's now what you give them, at least what you, depending on the age.
How long does it take to know your community or to know your followers? To create that community around you?
Yeah, on YouTube there's the analytics. It will always show you which country people are watching you from, which age group. Like it will say maybe 18 to 24. There's a certain percentage. 20 to 30, there's a certain percentage. So again, from the comments, you'll always see that someone will even call you and tell you, hey Nasto, this video you did was not that appealing to her. So maybe you can even remove it. Yeah, or try to do this kind of videos. So they love maybe farming, like everyday life. Sometimes before I knew my niche, I used to do everything. Maybe pranks, maybe jokes, how much is your outfit? You try different things until now you know the type of videos that maybe your audience enjoy. So that's now how you get to learn about it. Yeah, it's still on. Yeah.
I see. So what is your target community now?
My target,
who is your audience?
My audience mostly it's the youth, especially my age. I want to show them that we don't have to lose hope in life. There's something for everyone. Most of us, when we went to school, we had that hope that if we come out here, maybe we'll get jobs. So if you don't get maybe the job that you desire, some end up maybe giving up. So at least you have been given another opportunity, like social media, where it doesn't require maybe you need to know someone to hook me up with a job somewhere. This is just maybe the camera and the internet. That's all.
So, do you vlog mostly around this community or even outside the community?
Yeah, sometimes I travel. I've gone to Nairobi, I've gone to Uganda, I've gone to Tanzania. We would love to travel even the whole world. So what limits us is the funds. So we try to use what is available, like the community around us. Maybe where you can just do, you try to minimize on the cost. The cost is what affects us mostly. Yeah, but we go around the whole community.
How many people are doing the same kind of vlogs here?
Like
in your community?
In my community, very many, more than 100.
Yeah. Are they all part of this?
Yeah, they're all part of this. There are even some who have migrated from their towns, and they have come and they have rented houses in their house. Some have bought even land, they're building here. So it's not just people from our community, a lot from outside.
So do you have like an organization or a group where the vlogs you belong, you subscribe to? Like for example, so we have I am Maro. Is he like the head?
We don't have an organization. For us, he's a big YouTuber. At least he's very open-minded. It's very rare to find maybe someone who has found something that can bring impact to himself, and then he comes out here and shares. So for us, because he has more experience, we come to him every day to learn. At least he tells you, this is how you should do a video, this is how you should maybe hold your camera. We used to hold just anyhow, but at least he tells you, you have to be against the light, you have to do this, you have to put everyone in the frame. So he teaches us those things. So that's why we really respect him. But it's not like an organization. Anyone can join.
So you mentioned that some youth have actually come from other parts of the country and have come to this community. Is it because of Maro's influence, or why have they decided to come here?
Mostly they have decided to come here because out there people don't support that much. Maybe someone will tell you you have to pay me to do a video with you. Yeah, maybe you'll try to approach some. So in our community here we have created a place where you don't have to know anyone. If you can come, then if you're a visitor today, you can meet Nasto, you can meet Maro, you can meet, like, we are open. You don't charge. So guys, there's some commotion. People are enjoying, but hope you will hear what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, all right, we can maybe move somewhere. So, what do you maybe? I don't know how to ask that question. Like the research you're doing.
Yes.
Is it a case study or?
So personally, my research at the university, I developed technology for African languages.
Yeah.
And so being here, I came with this group of students who are trying to learn about Kenya and how the Kenyan society is evolving.
Yeah.
But in the process, I also want to learn about some of the local languages that are spoken in this community and some other parts of Kenya, and see if we can actually build something to protect these indigenous languages.
Yeah.
Because there are so many languages that are nearly at the period of extinction.
Like especially even my community.
Yes.
Like mostly, this is we are a marginalized community, the Korean community.
You're Korean?
I'm Korean. Yeah.
Korean.
So, yeah, Korean.
Korean.
Korea. So it's the Korea community. It's true. A lot is changing. Again with maybe parents going to work, students being in school full time. So at least, yeah.
I see.
So it's a big.
Which language do the Korea community speak?
It's called Korean.
Korean.
Kikuria.
Kikuria.
Yeah, Kikuria or Kikuria.
Do you know the population of people that speak Kikuria, the size of the population?
I'm
or how
not sure.
many people are there in the Kikuria community?
I'm not sure. Our larger community is in Tanzania.
Ah,
Yeah, so us we are like the few in Kenya, but the biggest side is in Tanzania.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the blogging.
Yeah.
So I had another question about how has this exercise of blogging impacted the community itself, not just the bloggers, but the other people in the community? How have you been able to, impact this?
Yeah, a lot. There's so much impact in the community. Like right now, people have been built houses. Sometimes we also go to children's homes.
Okay.
Yeah, we usually visit the children's homes. We go there, we share with them. We buy for them maybe shoes, clothes, food. So it's not just about maybe us.
Yes.
Also some widows have been built houses.
Yeah.
Like Maro here built their neighbor a very nice house, a very nice home, just through a video. So also we have like the online community really support us so much. When they see maybe during your vlogging, you could maybe pass somewhere, maybe someone tells you maybe I have this kind of problem. Maybe tomorrow someone calls you and says, hey, I saw someone maybe in someone's video. Kindly go find them.
Yes.
I want to support them maybe in this way. So the community also gains in one way or the other.
Okay. So you also do videos about the lives of the people in the community.
For sure. As you do your video, you can maybe pass through someone's home. Yes. Like I remember there was a time I went hiking in some place.
Yes.
So we had a motorbike. Yes. So we had to ask for permission in someone's home so that we could leave maybe the motorbike there, and then maybe later we take it. So through that act of maybe the person accepting to just watch the bike for us, people came through and they built for them a complete home, a toilet, house, and everything. Yes.
Okay. So that's a curious question. Aren't you afraid that the content that you put online would end up in the hands of wrong people and maybe be misused? What do you think about that?
In what way misused?
So for example, because you post videos on the internet,
yeah,
and these videos include face of people,
yeah,
and you know, if someone takes the face that is on the
On a
internet,
video, yeah.
and probably maybe because this technology has evolved, he could use that face and portray the face on someone else and maybe write bad things about them, or maybe, you know, something like that.
For us, we have, personally for me, I've never thought that much. As we just do simple videos, like you just document your, and also most of the time you also try to get consent from
Yes.
someone maybe before you do a video with them. You have to
Yes.
explain to them what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I've never thought of that.
Okay.
But most of the time we always try to ask for permission before maybe you do a video with someone. You have to get the consent.
I see.
Yeah.
So before you interview someone or before you include someone in your video, you get consent.
Yeah, you get consent from them.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds interesting. Have you heard of AI?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've
Intelligence?
heard of it.
And you know that to train AI, you need a lot of data.
Yeah.
You know, to train an AI system that will be able to do something useful, you need a lot of data.
Yeah.
And data that is used to train AI is mostly gotten off the internet. So do you think, have you thought of your videos
Yes.
being used to train AI without your consent?
I've never thought of that.
I see.
Yeah, you know, things are changing every day.
Yes.
So for us, personally, for me, I just live just the present day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you care about when your videos are used to train AI without your consent? Does that matter to you?
You know,
in any way?
I think we have issues of maybe copyright issues.
Yes.
So maybe if someone uses your videos, probably YouTube will let you know that maybe your video has been used here.
Okay.
So maybe you can use.
I see.
Yeah, there's also a place where it brings copyright. Maybe people who have downloaded your videos. So maybe if someone takes your video and maybe uses it the wrong way, maybe you'll take action from that.
I see. So you rely on YouTube to let you know.
Yeah, where your videos have
something
been
has
used.
been done.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we rely.
Yeah.
Actually, things that we don't have is maybe the soft, because that's why you see mostly we try to speak in English.
Yes.
Because we want to reach maybe a wider audience. So I wish we had maybe applications where maybe your video could be translated. Maybe someone could be speaking in Swahili. We don't have again to translate.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of maybe help that we don't have, especially softwares maybe to even maybe put the subtitles in maybe even Korean language.
Yeah.
We don't have those. So maybe at some point we neglect some people, but at least I think a larger population speaks in English, so we try to reach maybe a larger audience.
Yeah. So you as Nasto, when you create these videos, your end goal is, what is your end goal?
My end goal is to try to motivate someone out there.
Motivate someone.
Someone maybe has lost hope. You know, for me, I began from washing buses.
Yes.
People like most people who have subscribed to my channel, they knew me since since subscriber 1 up to now. I have around 29,000. So yeah, so they have grown with you. So they, you know, at least when someone sees that maybe Happy started from this place, he went to this place, to this place, like the growth.
Yes.
You also give hope to them that maybe even us, if we
join.
we join, or we don't say that maybe they have to join YouTube.
Yes.
we try to tell them to be
Positive.
positive about life, and also to try and involve themselves maybe in something, in different activities. Do that. Also, the youths these days, they don't save that much.
Yes.
You'll maybe get a good job. All you want to think about is go maybe to Mombasa to have some good time.
Okay.
So we try to tell them that you can enjoy that later. You can maybe make your money, you buy land in the village here, you start a project.
Yes.
You buy animals. Like, we are trying to show people where to channel their money to.
And you have seen successful stories where people say that the video you made actually
A lot of people call us, they tell us, hey Nasto, you have really inspired me. I've also started this. There was even someone who I think is in abroad.
Yeah.
Actually, she's in, I think, Australia.
Yes.
There was a time she messaged me and told me, Nasto, you made me to come back to my village and build my mom a house. So those are the impacts that we try.
Very interesting.
We try to make.
Very encouraging. So you have many of these encouraging stories.
A lot. Yes. Yes guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Kindly, if you haven't subscribed at this moment, or you're just joining, you can kindly go back and enjoy the videos from the beginning. Give it a like, and also feel free to drop a comment what you think about today's video. Yes.
So tell me something. I have a question.
Yeah.
Who owns this building?
It's Maro.
This is Amaro's.
Yeah, this is Maro's home.
This is his home.
Yeah.
It's a very big mansion.
Yeah.
In a very small village.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's. I was wondering why he decided to build this big mansion in this very remote village. He would have built it somewhere in the city.
Yeah.
But he decided to bring it here.
Yes.
Do you know why?
I think even me, I used to believe that maybe one day when I maybe earn something,
Yeah.
I would maybe go to the city somewhere, just buy a home.
Yes.
But he has brought that, he has changed that mentality, and
Yes.
told us you can even build good houses in the village.
Yes.
You can build mansions in the village.
Yes.
And even me, when I wanted to start construction, I wanted to build just a small house. But he said, no, you have to open up your mind and say, I can even build a story building and I'll be able to finish it.
Yes.
You know, most of us, fear is what puts us in one place. Like, I used to be so much afraid of even quitting my job just to come and be a YouTuber, because there I was very sure that at the end of the month I will get maybe $100, maybe 150.
Yeah.
But with YouTube, you don't know the future. Maybe you could quit and then YouTube becomes very hard. So again, maybe finding a job. But he gave us that hope that if you believe in what you're doing, and you put you set your mind that I will do this, I will achieve this, you can achieve. So him building this mansion here has really inspired most of us to believe even more.
Yes.
Like, we are used to just the normal houses, maybe one room or a grass thatched, but he has changed that.
Yeah. So, would you say that Maro's home is like a center where vloggers in this community meet?
For him, he has been so open.
Yes.
Like, he allows anyone to come, especially we only meet maybe when he's here, and not like every day.
Okay, so he's not always here.
He's not always here. Like, he just came from South Africa. He's been traveling from Tanzania all the way down to South Africa. So he just landed here yesterday.
Okay.
So today we came again to catch up, maybe get to learn stories here and there.
Yes.
So it's just an open place, but
Okay.
you don't come every day.
Okay.
You have to maybe sometimes make an appointment, you come and do maybe a collab with him,
Mm.
because also he has a family to run, so he can't be always here.
So his family lives here?
Yeah, his family lives. But last year he made a 1-month party.
Okay.
Where he invited YouTubers from all over Kenya.
Yes.
People came from abroad just to learn the art of maybe content creation.
Okay. So is this the YouTubers,
Yes.
at least in your community, does it include all genders?
Yeah, all genders.
So you have women.
Yeah, we have women, we have
men.
the men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there an age limit is everyone involved?
Everyone is included. Even the mom tomorrow has a channel.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Okay.
everyone is included. Everyone.
Is his mother here?
No,
today?
she's not around, but
She's not
probably will be going to their home.
I see. What does she vlog about?
Everyday life.
Everyday life. So she
Maybe
has a
making
camera,
with, yeah,
she's talking
she got a
about-
camera, how she cooks her food, how she cleans the house,
Yeah.
just like that. You know, we came to learn that outside, not maybe outside Africa, some people somewhere don't have like people to talk to,
Yes.
people to maybe entertain, maybe their families, everyone is so busy. So at least if Nasto makes a video today and uploads, at least they will find, they won't get bored, at least they'll get something to learn. We'll show them about how we feed our pigeons there and they will enjoy. Yeah. So we try to create entertainment,
Yes.
as we also try to monetize our videos.
So who joined YouTube first, Maro or his mom?
Maro.
Okay.
Yeah, he came and built the parents a house, and then now he built his
So he
place.
now, so he is the one who encouraged his mother to
Yeah,
also join.
the sister is on YouTube, the brother is on YouTube, the mom is on YouTube, the whole family.
Okay.
My brother also is on YouTube, my wife is on YouTube, so like everyone. Yeah.
So let me ask you a personal
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
On average, how much do you earn from YouTube? Let's say a month.
It depends now with the number of videos you put, and also the kind of views. You know, before you're paid, they check on maybe which country is watching your videos, how many views. You know, YouTube pays depending on the views.
Yeah.
Maybe per 1,000 views, maybe they pay you maybe $1 or $2.
Yeah.
So it depends with the views you put. That's why we try to maximize by putting more videos. So someone could end up maybe even $1,000 or $100. So it depends.
So if we say on average, let's say for example, there are maybe 100 YouTubers in this community. On average, let's say the one who gets more a month would you say he earns like maybe $1,000?
Yeah, I would say 1,000.
And then the
The
one
minimum maybe 100, depending on now the number of videos. You know, maybe someone might be discouraged because maybe the views are not moving. So you have to be very creative. And as much as you're doing videos, you have to try and maybe educate someone, entertain someone, so that because we are many, so you have to be more creative, so that maybe someone has a reason. Why should I go and watch maybe Nasto? And there are 100 more. So you have to be very open-minded and learn to just accommodate everyone who watches a video.
Okay, Nasto. I think thank you so much.
Thank you also for your
I guess
time.
I've asked you so many questions.
Thank you, no problem.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed them. I hope also maybe someone has learned something out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I've heard about the AI, so I hope it won't maybe damage, because as we are giving them real content, not the AI maybe generated where it gives you a storyline.
Yes.
I hope it won't affect us at the end.
Yeah, I hope so. Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
We have our second guest here. Maybe she's going to introduce herself.
Hey guys, hello
Yes.
everyone. What language do I use?
English.
What audience? Because you have a wide audience.
yeah,
So my
yeah.
name is Beatrice Wono Okelo. You can call me Betty.
Betty.
I'm here at Maro's villa
Yeah.
with a group called Princeton in Kenya.
Princeton and Kenya.
Princeton, yeah, global seminar. Princeton in Kenya is a 6-week program. We are hosted at Maseno University, the Kisumu campus.
Yeah.
And we have students from Princeton University coming to study as a class called Global Seminar and another class for Swahili. Students who want to learn Swahili like for 2 semesters intensive program, and hopefully they can go back to Princeton University and continue learning Swahili at the university.
Yeah. So how did you get to know maybe about Marwa?
Well, to be honest, this is a real. Like the first time I see Maro was on YouTube, right? So once in a while, sometimes I'm just checking out something on YouTube, and then a video pops on my feed and I'm hearing I am Maro, maybe from someone's video or a video about that is actually I am Maro's. And then at first I saw the villa when it was just like foundational level. All I could see was blocks. Yeah. It didn't have like the appearance of how the house would look, like the final like appearance or look. Then later I see the house all nicely painted and everything, the type of helipads. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And who knew that one day I'll be here, like at Ayamaro, at the villa, and meeting wonderful people, young ladies, young gentlemen who are out there doing what they know how to do best, using their talents and skills to and their time to educate people, to motivate people, to share about their lives with people. So this is just this is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Also, we want to thank you all for honoring our village, coming to visit us. It's always good. You know, they always say that a house that doesn't receive visitors ni nyumba ya mchawi.
Ndio.
So at least when we receive visitors like this, we also know that maybe we are doing something good.
Something good, something positive.
Maybe something positive out there. So maybe the case studies, you know, because we have been told that maybe they have come to check on the impacts that YouTube has done. Do the students maybe study about maybe the internet or social media?
Well, actually we have such a, let me say, I would say a diverse group in terms of like the areas of studies. We have students of engineering, we have students of political science or something about politics and policy. We have students of say humanities, we have students of math and so on and so forth. So this program, it's an experiential program. So we not only sit in class and learn the topics that we came to learn, but part of the thing that we do that makes this such a wonderful program is that we also travel. So actually we are from Masai Mara. We went to Masai Mara to the game reserve to see the animals, and then on our way back to Kisumu we passed by in Sibania, and not just passing by. This is something that was in our program. We made plans a few months ago. So one of the things that our program focuses on is Kenya as a country of capitalism and what that has to do with Kenya, and other things to do with the political environment in Kenya, and also Kenya during pre-colonial times, colonial times and post-colonial times. But to put this like briefly is that it's an opportunity for them to say, hey, all the things that, for instance, the issues that Kenya is dealing with, and I believe the other countries are also dealing with, one of the issues is underemployment or unemployment. Underemployment where someone maybe studied a particular whatever course. Say someone, like for me, I studied, my first degree was as a Bachelor of Education as a teacher. Assuming I don't get a job as a teacher, maybe I get another job. It can be a teaching job, but maybe I'm not paid what I'm supposed to be paid. So I'm underemployed, or I'm doing something that is maybe of a lower, I don't want to say that maybe it's not about status, but maybe in terms of my payment, and even it's something that now just to make ends meet. And then unemployment, we understand that. So people, they're here to say, coming our trip to this place is like an eye-opener. Say, hey, there's something that someone can still do. I don't have to sit at home sulking in a corner doing pity parties because I didn't get someone to employ me. Or I have tarmacked, I've walked around looking for a job for so long, God knows how long, and I didn't get a job. You can still say, hey, let me find another way to also still make ends meet. But also, as I'm making ends meet, I'm educating people, I'm motivating people, I'm inspiring people. I'm doing something positive, something impactful, not just to me, but to my community and the wider community. So this is an eye-opener to them. These are students who are based in the US, and they're coming from different, some of them are maybe having parents from Ghana, from different places, from the US and all that. So it's something that they will take this with them home and say, wow, there's something that is happening in Nyabuhanse village. There's a whole village of young people, energetic people, people who could have decided maybe to do other things, like some people like shortcuts, or even doing things that are not like crime, But instead of doing that, they say no need for shortcuts when I can still use my talents and skills and my little camera or even my phone.
For sure.
And make a living out of it, as I am also impacting other people's lives.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope someone is encouraged out there to believe in themselves. Even me, I did journalism course, Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Media, but I was not employed. I ended up in a bus station washing buses here and there. and then I came to know about YouTube.
Right.
So I kept trying. So at least last year,
Right.
so now it started paying off. So
Wow.
I'm on YouTube for 3 years.
Amazing.
So now this is my 3rd year. At least now
Amazing.
things have started getting better, and we are encouraging more people.
Right.
I even opened a channel for my wife.
Oh,
my brother has
amazing.
a channel.
Amazing.
My cousins.
Right.
So that we don't maybe blame the government why you're not employing us here and
Right.
there. At least we are trying to employ ourselves.
Right.
And do something.
And while doing that, you are supporting the same government. I'm not saying the government is not supporting you, but we're saying the government can only do so much, because how many people are out there, Kenyans who don't have jobs? How many are we?
For sure.
But now, will we sit and wait for the government to employ us, to send manna and quails? We'll say, okay, is there something I can do while waiting, or is something that I can do and we'll see where this gets us. So I think, while doing this, not that I think, I do know that while doing this, you're also helping the same government in one way or another, because if you are doing something meaningfully with your lives, not being engaged in things that have to do with crime, you are helping the government and the nation make sure that we have a peaceful community. We have a community that people are working hard, and you're building your community. Because when, say, the money, however little you get maybe from your content creation, you even build, maybe say you start a business. The next thing you know, you need someone else that you need to employ, because the business is now growing. While doing that, you're also promoting your own people, you're promoting your own country and the bigger community at large. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Please subscribe
to Nasto.
Like, comment, share.
Thank you so much.
Pass it on. Passing it on means you share it.
All right.
Bye-bye,
Thank you so much.
toodles.
All right. Mayugno, how are you, my brother?
Yeah.
I can see you are with the shemeji here.
This is the reality. You know, boss, he was told us, can you make sure you speak a good English?
And English is not vegetable.
The English, yeah.
It's disappear.
English speak me, not me speak English.
You've met now with the real English speaker.
Real English speaker. But it's good, we just learn experience. Because,
you just be yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
These things I just know. But today is a good day for me, every single day. How is we create the journey on YouTube? Most of people, how we get experience to motivate each other to be here in the village, traveling from far other country, and today we see in the village. It's not easy. So that I learned this is a power of YouTube. For sure. YouTube is not a joke, something like that.
Something
people,
serious.
Like maybe using a shortly. I'm a joker, I'm a comedian, but something I learned, YouTube is not a joke. Yeah, so I can use YouTube to put joke, comedian.
But it's work.
It's work, like others, you can go somewhere and just work. So here we have a lot of people, and today just landed to see all of YouTubers here. Come to make sure at least we can have a small story with our friend visit us in the village, and take care of some 1, 2, 3 here in the village.
Asante. All right, Rosio. All right, thank you. You are coming. All right. So guys, we are going. Actually, this is Rosio, so we are welcoming her back to the village. Hope you enjoy.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed your travels.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. All right. Oh yeah.
So we are going inside.
Session. It's purely where I will give a lecture, maybe a little bit of what we are doing here, who I am, and the impact we are creating. But it's nothing very formal. Yes, you know, in Africa everything is pole. We take it slow. Yes. I have lots of YouTubers who manage to come, but the thing is, personally as Maro, I would say at least 500 YouTubers to 1,000. I can't even count. And sometimes I go to people's country, I call it people's country, let's say the US for example. When I go there and some fan tells me, hey Maro, I really like your videos, I can't believe in your country. When I go to their home most of the time, the only way I pay is like, hey, let me open your YouTube channel. So I plug them on YouTube. But today what we'll be doing is we'll be seeing around where I come from, what we've done with this YouTube. But it's beyond just this village. We have YouTubers from Uganda coming here, from the US coming here. We we have YouTubers from Europe. Just to mention, in December, the last December that passed, we had a plan here to open this house for 30 days. And the reason is we have a very strong support, both within and outside Africa, who really like our videos so much. For example, you may find out that maybe some parents left Africa and went to the US to look for a better life there. Then they see these people in Africa making YouTube videos. They become really our big fans. And sometimes it's just beyond them being fans. Sometimes they show up here, and many times they show up here. Yes. And we host them. Most of the time, we never ask for any payment. We just tell them you guys come. Yes. And something about Africa is we are not really money oriented. What am I getting back from you? What are you giving me? What is the exchange? Mostly, like me growing up, I remember when visitors came to our home, I knew I would sleep on the floor because there were not many beds, and if visitors show up, you already know where you belong. Today I would sleep on the floor, and it's not a big deal. So that shows you how mostly Africans are very hospitable, very welcoming. I'll give you my food that I was supposed to eat for lunch, so that I can actually welcome you as a visitor. So anyway, let me introduce myself again. My name is Maro. I am Maro on YouTube. I started making YouTube videos in 2016. So the story is, as a young guy growing in Africa, actually I grew up in this village. I was a guy with the goats here, and no shoes, being sent home like 20 times a term to get school fees. One of the reasons I keep those pigeons you see is I used to sell them for $1 and I'll get my shirts, I'll get my shoes. And I grew up knowing that I have to defend myself. Not because most of the time we come from families that don't have. It's not like I've been in Europe, you see old buildings like 18 something, so you totally know the grandfather built, left to the generational. Most of the new Africa that we have today, especially youngsters, it's us trying to build that. It's us trying to know, okay, it's something called long term. I have to build something that will live beyond me. So that's how we grew up in this village, and most people around the village grew up just like me. But I would say, my mom is a teacher, maybe we meet her today. She pushed me towards success. She would tell me, go to school. You go to the university. I didn't have an idea about university because then the village, maybe I remember only one guy had gone to the university, and he was like a small boy, everyone looked up to him wow. So most of us grew up going to Mumbai, just in the goat's house and then But my mom kept saying, hey, you're going to university, you have to study hard, you have to do this. So I studied, I went to university, there I met I schooled actuarial science. I don't know if someone is doing actuarial science. It's purely mathematics. Yes. So in the university, I was among, we formed a group. In university, you always have your group that you hang with. You guys are university students, I have my guy there. Maybe sometimes you have no money, say, can you loan me this? So also I have friends in the universities, and one of my friends got an opportunity to go to Colombia to go and do volunteering to teach English. So technically, the Colombian government wanted people from all over around the world to go and teach English and also do cultural exchange. So this guy, his name was Ken, and that's where my story of success begins. So, but before that, we used to sit down like a group of around 10 to 12 boys. We sit, we provide in a house that some of our friends live, and we would talk. we would ask each other, what do you want to do after school? What do you want to do? Me, I'll tell them I want to travel the world. I'll tell them, I just want to go, bro. Me, I just want to go and see how it will be. And sometimes it came out as rough because people will laugh like, hey, you don't even have a passport, you never even cross the border, but you just want to go. I kept telling them, me, even if I go to India, those days, I don't know, I liked India so much because I thought America was like a dream that will never come. Because to go, it's too, like, you have to have backup, maybe. Your aunt, for example, teach here, or you have a lot of money. So I saw a country like India maybe would accept me easy than the US or Europe, because everybody wanted to go to those areas. So we used to talk. Me, I would say, I'll go to a country like India and just see how they live there. If possible, I go to Sri Lanka, like just, countries that don't have a lot of restrictions to go. So one time, one of my friends called Ken, let me get something. Ken got this is my wife from Argentina. Yes, we met in Mexico through traveling. Yes, but anyway, so this friend of mine called Ken got an opportunity to go to Colombia to go and do this like exchange program. And he was not being paid a salary, he was being given a stipend of $500. Stipend is you just get this money to help you move around, catch a bus, go to class. By that time I finished actuarial science. We had finished, all of us actually, like the group. I was working as a salesman in a bank which later closed. It was called Chase Bank. So I used to walk to people and tell them, hey, I want you to open an account with us. And these are the products we have. We can give you maybe a loan, this, So sometimes I would walk in the streets of Nairobi, if you guys have been to Nairobi, until my shoes were at one point went to one side. And in such big cities, you don't trust strangers just walking to you and telling you, hey, first is like, who are you, So, but that actually kind of was teaching me how to deal with strangers in the future, because I ended up then becoming this traveler that I am today. So I went to Colombia. Ken got the opportunity to go to Colombia, but all the boys told him, no, this is the crazy guy, he's called Maro, he should be the one to go. I think Colombia is too dangerous for you, Ken. And by that time, Ken was doing very well. He used to do some online writing, so he had bought a car. So he had a lot of attachment to the country, more than me. I had nothing to lose. So Ken told the boys that he got this opportunity to Colombia. All the boys told him, no, tell Maro, the guy who always talks about he wants to go, he wants to go, he wants to go. So they told me. Ken came and told me. And funny enough, in that week I'd been fired. I'd been fired by my bank because I didn't meet the goals of the bank. I didn't sell more products the bank wanted. So, and also that story has taught me in life, even if you are down there in the hole, you are not buried in the planted. Yes, you are not. So he told me, and I was like, oh wow, I just lost my job. Maybe I could go to Colombia. I didn't know much about Colombia. I just knew Shakira. And I was like, okay. But my friends knew more about Colombia because they used to watch the series of Narcos. Pablo Escobar and all these things. So then I was excited. So I started Googling Colombia, and this guy gave me a Facebook link. So I put my information, my name, I finished my schooling, and everything. After I think 3 days, I got an email back. First it was Facebook, so I put the names on the Facebook links, Then I got an email. So in the email, we talked, and they did interviews with me. One of the questions I remember they asked me is, if you come to Colombia and there's a lot of culture shock, what will you do? I told this madam, I'm easygoing. I'm just going, the way it is. So I passed my interviews then. It was time for me to go to Colombia. I didn't even have enough money by that time. I had just finished my schooling and that 1 year, so, and I was struggling. The bank, they were paying me $120 US per month. And you know, you have to pay transport, pay small space you're living, pay your electricity. So I came back home, I told my mom, you know, I've gotten a job abroad, I want to go. And funny enough, about this job is they wanted you to pay like a commitment, how do you call it? Where a commitment fee, yes, a commitment fee. If you go to Colombia and you leave the job before finishing the contract, you lose the money. By that time, it was 50,000 Kenyan shillings, which was like $500. And they wanted you to pay before you leave. So most people actually, when they reach that stage, they say this is a scam. This is online scam. How can people want to give you a job when they're asking you for money? But what helped me is I found a guy called Kevin who had left Kenya, who was already in Colombia, and I found him on Instagram. So I talked to this guy, I saw his pictures, he was actually teaching and just exploring Colombia. I said, yeah, I want to go. So I risked everything. I sold the few chairs I had even a TV. I sold all of them, came back home, told my mom, hey mom, I found a job abroad, I want to go. Then my mom was like, are you sure it's true? Because nobody had left my village at that time, especially in our family. So, but I was able to convince my mom. My mom took a small loan, and also I sold some stuff I had. I got my flight ticket, and also I found my visa because they were processing the visa. Then I left Kenya. The story how my first flight is a story of its own. I will leave it alone because I nearly missed my flight because the invitation letter was written in Spanish. And at the airport, they were asking me, do you know what is written in this letter? And I was like, I don't know. What if they want to take your kidneys? You know, I was the last guy to board the flight. That's a story of another day. But anyhow, I left for Colombia. So I went to Colombia. First time, the organization was very legit. It was run by the government. I was in a 5-star hotel the first night I arrived in Colombia. So I took a picture and put it on Facebook and also sent it to my mom like I have arrived. All the boys were like, wait, is this true? You know? Then, after orientation, we were assigned to our cities. I was in the city of Medellin, Colombia. And I lived there for an entire year. This villa is called Villa Medellin. Yes, because when I was in Colombia, in Medellin, my first city, I was very lonely because one, I didn't speak the language. I was also this black guy who just came from Africa, is like, you know, and the city is not really like multicultural, it's more white. So, and again, I don't speak the language, so you approach someone even trying to ask for a matchbox. You know, a matchbox, they call it phosphorus. You can imagine that coming from here, you speak Swahili and local languages. So it was tough. So I found myself in a small room, in a shared apartment, just every day going to work, coming back. But I lived next to a university, it's called the University of Antioquia. So there was a lot of movement of students there, so they would meet in the evening, play drums and bonfires, so I would go there in the evenings. So then, after like maybe I would say 3 months, I was feeling like, I'm feeling okay with this country. And I started telling my friends like, hey, you know, actually Colombia is so beautiful. It's not the way you think. It's not the Narcos series you've watched. And they were like, no, Maro, there we are not coming. Yeah, you stay. So I was like, maybe, and they would ask me for pictures all the time. Send us a picture we see, and sometimes I'll do videos, I'll send them videos. I'm like, wow. And then I'll get this over and over and over and over. So I said, maybe, what if I buy a camera? And I start recording my videos, and I will post it, and then somebody asks me how is it. And because sometimes other things you can't even tell somebody a story, it's good if you record them and share and they see for themselves. So that's how I saved money. I was getting paid $500. I saved for like 6 months. I bought my first camera, and I started filming videos on YouTube. I had no idea about the money part. I didn't know like I would get paid and things like that. Me, I was just filming videos because I had boys back home to show. Yes, that was my motivation. So I started filming the first one. You can see that on YouTube, it's there. And through the journey, so it's been 8 years. 8 years on YouTube. And then I saw this guy called Nasto. He's an American who does traveling videos, vlogs, short ones, very well edited. And this guy would do videos. I'm like, I want to be the next Nasto. I'm going to be the next one. I would tell myself like that. Then one day he did this video saying the best camera to make YouTube vlogs is Canon 70D. I will never forget. That night I said, I will save for this camera. Like this guy had a direct influence. I hope one day I meet him. And then I used to see him travel across Africa, Europe, everywhere. So it's not like an American, he's from the US years, but he traveled everywhere. When I saw the first time about Victoria Falls, he documented the story. I was so inspired by this guy called Casey. I said, you know, I'm going to be the next Casey. I'm going to be the next Casey. Then there was loneliness, me being, now it's the loneliness, the only way I would console myself is watch things on YouTube. So when I met this guy called Casey, I knew already I want to do this thing. But I didn't know the money factor. So I started filming videos. After 6 months of saving, I bought the camera. I still have the camera down here. I think it's one of my most expensive things, even better than this house, I'll say. So I started filming videos, and everything I thought about myself on YouTube. I would ask myself, which program to use? So I found this program called Adobe Premiere, and it's very expensive to buy. You have to pay every month. So I had to Google how to use Adobe Premiere for free. Then I found some guy explaining, oh, there's cracked version. Check in the link. Then think about my ass. I clicked on the link, and somehow, I got the editing software. Ever since I've been using it. You can imagine. So I started filming videos, learning from YouTube every day. If I had questions, I had nobody to consult, I just asked on YouTube. For example, and before that I used to ask myself really like crazy question like, how can I make money without working? How can I make money when I'm sleeping? I used to ask these questions on YouTube. Because I was already tired, like, every day I have to go to work, I have to do things. Will this be my life? This is what I want. So I would ask really funny questions. For me, I call them like out of the box questions. But these questions, I found answers on YouTube. I learned about passive income. And now YouTube, I kept doing YouTube. Like, that was November 2016. After 1 year, I got my first pay. First, I remember one day, now it's a little complicated. You have to acquire 1,000 followers, 4,000 watch hours, and many other things. But those days, you started your YouTube like today, and today they start paying. But it will come in a very small portion. So I remember the first month, I made like $2. So there was this co-teacher of mine that we were working with. I took my excitement to her. Hey, Paula, look, I made money from YouTube. Look, I made money with Paula. Then she asked me how much. It was like 6,000 Colombian pesos. That was like $2 those days. So she laughed at me and said, "Wow, this is rich money. $2 only." But me, I was excited. Wow, I've made actually something from the internet because I've always been fascinated how people make money from the internet. But 1 year down the line, I made my first, it was $1,300 after 1 year. Actually, the same amount of money that I had bought my first camera. Then after that, I said, oh, actually, and I still have that video on YouTube, you can find it there. I went to Western Union, and when those days, I used Western Union, and they give you a code. So Google sends you the code, and you go to Western Union, and you give them the code, then they see the amount of money. For the first time I've ever received $1,000 solid, like once in my life. Then I had the money in my hand. I was like, bro, actually this thing is happening. Look, I made more money than any job I've ever done in my life.
So I started asking myself, okay, how can I make more money actually? I realized the story is if I make more videos on YouTube, and these videos have like interesting topics that people want to watch, and well edited and put together, if I make more views, I can actually earn more money. Trust me, the following month after me receiving the 1,300, which it had accumulated for a whole year, I got the following month. So remember, 1 year I waited, I got $1,300. The following month I made $900. The following month. Then from there, I can't even remember how much I made. Maybe you can see some things like losing a house. So I got my money and I said, okay, now I'm working. That time I knew now how to speak Spanish. I would do street interviews with people, with strangers. You can find this on my YouTube channel. And you see, I didn't even put this. I wanted to travel like Casey, but I had a job. Every day I had to report to work, so I can't even travel. And they give you just a weekend. So I want to go to, let's say, for example, even in Colombia, let's say Cali, I want to Medellin, Cali, Colombia. I will not go because every week I have to be at home. So the only time I get actually time was the weekend. So I started making videos about nightlife, party, I would ask people questions. Because that's the time when I found easiness, that at least I'm free. So I would meet strangers with my broken Spanish, I would just struggle. I didn't care actually, I had nothing to lose, bro. After 1 year, the job finished in Colombia, so it was time for me to pack. Then I asked myself, so where should I go? So this time, at one point actually, the first 1 year, because the contract was 1 year. So after the 1 year of my work in Colombia, I became homeless. After the first 1 year. So what happened was, the contract was 1 year. So when you finish your contract, you have to wait until again they go the same process again. The only advantage you have is you work before in the company. So at least maybe that's an advantage. So when my first year finished in Colombia, my visa was expiring, I had to leave. And with the Kenyan passport around those countries, I could only go to Panama. No any other country. Every country I need a visa to stay there. So then I went to Panama. Now this time I had my camera and all the money I've saved. I just bought a camera that I bought. So it's actually 1,300. And remember, that is my first year. That is before I received my YouTube paycheck. You know, I don't want to confuse you here. The first year of my struggles in YouTube, when the year ended, I had to leave Colombia. YouTube had not paid me anything. I only depended on the money that the government was giving us as a stipend. So I left for Panama. So there, life was really hard. And then I had no money to pay back the fees. You know, I told you the $500 that if you want to go back to the organization, you have to pay. I bought my cameras, I bought flights, and Panama people are using dollars. And then I came with pesos from Colombia. So life was really hard. But when I went back to Colombia before my visa was approved, I became actually homeless. I stayed there and I had to change the organization. I got a new job. And that, I stayed in the street like for close to 7 days. Yes. And some African friends helped me in Colombia because there were actually some friends there. They knew these Kenyan boys in the street who had no job, nothing. So they helped me for 7 days. But for me, I would say that was the best moment of my life, being homeless. Because it's really woke me up. It told me, you know, this job is always have you can at any time end. And I said, it's time I become the company. I don't want to work for anyone. I want to be the company. And then that was the time now YouTube, after I got my second job, that's the time YouTube paid me 1,300. Then now that was a complete year. Then now the following month, I said, how can I make more money? So I started making $900 a month. Then from there, I said, you know what? This thing called YouTube could be my cross. This is what can save my life. These are the things around here, me being in a foreign land, no, can't. And me having my own thing like this YouTube is what can save my life. Sure enough, I got a new job with a private organization as a teacher, as English teacher, because now I have a Colombian experience as being a teacher and being worked with the government. Having worked with the government gave me a better chance to get a job. And also people in Colombia mostly don't speak English, so even my English was really much better, so it was easy for me to get a job. So I worked in this organization, it was called American Schoolway. But the good thing about this organization is I would only work in the afternoons. So in the mornings I would go to the universities, do more interviews. You know, you have to talk to someone and, hey, we want me to do a video with you, and it's a stranger. So you have to have like super good skills to approach people, make them feel comfortable with you, and convince them to actually appear on your videos. But this was not so hard because I worked in Kenya as a salesman, so I knew how to at least approach people. Some people see you and say, maybe this guy wants to rob me. Maybe this guy, no, I can't trust this guy. No, I don't want to be in the videos. And at the same time, also you have to accept rejection because other people say, no, I don't want to do your videos. And you have to respect that. Anyhow, me, I just did my videos. 1 year after that, I left Colombia. I had more money saved in my account. I looked for a Mexican visa. I got, they gave me 6 months. And then I went to Mexico. In Mexico, then I found my way to the US. Actually, I did an interview. I remember this madam asking me, why do you want to go to America? So I told her, madam, I'm traveling and I would want to go to America because I plan to go back home to build for my mama a house. So this madam looked at me and said, your mama house? How much money do you have? So she checked my bank. Remember, I was saving. I was scared of being homeless again. And all this time now, when I went to Mexico, before doing this American interview, I was staying in hostels. I had a lot of money with me, but I preferred hostels. I was like, man, it's better I stay in a hostel because I'm more secure that I'm not spending my money. I wanted to accumulate as much money as I can. And I worked hard every single day. I posted YouTube videos. And every single day my audience grew. I remember there's a moment while still in Mexico, I found a Cuban visa. I went to Cuba. I filmed videos in the streets of Cuba and they were hitting millions. And my channel actually tripled in like a month after leaving Colombia. So in the interview, I got my visa 5 years. That actually allowed me to stay in Mexico for the next 5 years. If you have a US visa, you can go to Mexico, Mexico, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, which other countries? And Panama also, you can go there. And also it becomes easy for other countries to give you visa. And me wanting to travel, this was the moment. So I went to America. The first day I crossed this border, the famous border, from Mexico to Tijuana. The first day I arrived in America, I was scared because it was very expensive. And I was trying to save money to leave home. A small coffee is this, a place to stay is this amount of money. That was in San Diego. I was like, bro, is this really the life I want? Then I told myself, okay, I'll use America anytime I want to do like cheap flights because it's easy to fly through America as you go anywhere than the Virgin. And also, anytime I feel like maybe I want to see a city in America, I'll use my visa for the next 5 years. So actually, I've traveled America like on a serious note, and I used to travel telling myself, if I ask for visa next time and they say no, I'll be like, thank you, America. When I was there, I did my part. So I was able to go to places like Hawaii, Puerto Rico. These are the places I used to listen to in, like even music, you know. And also with the American visa, it's actually really now made me international. I was able to go to places like Dominican Republic. I went to Costa Rica. I stayed in Mexico for so long, and actually. That's how I met also Rocio from Argentina, who also she was traveling. So when I got the visa, I came back home, as I had told the madam at the interview. So I came home, we were staying in the center. And this is true story. We've grown with a lot of people here from the village, they can tell me. We didn't have nothing, like literally even our own home it was raining. Like you sleep and the roof is raining. So when I came home, I had at least 10 million cattle chickens. That is like, how much is that in US? 10 million. 10 million would be 100. Close to 100. By that time, now the exchange rate, those days it was 100 to 1. Close to 100 years, 100,000 years. So I contributed close to 70% of the house. And the reason is, I also have a younger sister, her name is Dee Mwango. So Dee Mwango, when I came home, I asked everybody around me, very close, what can I do for you? My sister wanted to work as an M-Pesa girl. You know, maybe you guys have seen M-Pesa? She wanted to work in those shops. All she needs is you give her like maybe 50,000 Kenyan shillings, that's $500. She has a float, and she can start that business. But I told my sister, no, I want you to be like me. Look, this thing that I do, you can make money from it. And before that, my sister used to ask me for money, like, hey bro, she used to be a student in the university. And anytime she says, hey bro, and it's on a weekend, I know my sister wants money. So through PayPal, I'll send her whatever I would need. So I told my sister, no, you want to be an investor lady. I want you to do exactly what I do. As we speak, I don't know where my sister is in this world. She's cruising the world. I think she's traveled very close to my countries. And in terms of like subscribers, travel YouTubers, in Africa, I think she's number 1. Yes, right now. You can check her out. Her name is Dee Mwango. Yes. Maybe very soon she will also be in America also. Because she's really traveled, at least 50 countries. And she's done a lot. So when I built the house 70%, 30% I left it to my sister. And she did the rest of it. And now, after we built that house, and I told myself, maybe it's time and also, I have my younger brother, he's also a YouTuber. My mom is a YouTuber. My sister, the way I've told you, is a YouTuber. So then, people started asking, not really people, but mostly, I like really supporting other people. Because one thing that really pains me is when I go to other people's country and I'm not treated so well. So I always ask myself, what would be the answer to this? And one thing I came to learn is, unless we build our own home, we will always be pushed in some corners and and that has been my motivation now. I'm like, okay, so I've been to the US, I've seen Beverly Hills, I've seen these villas. I can also create my villa in the village. And I can also build my own Beverly Hills. Not me, but also including other people in the and how am I doing it? Is this platform called YouTube? So then when I came back home after helping my family, my immediate family, and the reason I did that is because sometimes family can be your downfall or your upgrade. Especially if you bring weight or well, everybody's looking. Maybe in America and Europe, the culture is different. In Africa, if you make it, you'll have to pay school fees for your sister, you have to pay school fees for your cousin, everybody will show up. In Africa, it's like that. As long as they know you've made it somehow. And I believe that's the reason why Africa, we are not developing so much. Because you find that if one person is making it, he has like 20 people to support. So it becomes a challenge for actually to do something. But you know, in most other countries, people like to stay on their lane. If they bring back, people really don't care so much. Here we have more. He's my cousin, I have to take care of them. He's my sister, I have to do this for them. So when I showed my family everybody has YouTube, And I made sure they made their first YouTube paycheck. And I told them, okay, you see the money is there. So it's not about you. You can also make your own money, so don't ask me for money anymore. Even my sister, I told her the same. Actually, my sister was very resistant. She did like cameras. She had issues maybe with her hair. She would say, I don't like, I've done 3 videos with the same hair, I want to change it. I told myself, no, if it's too much, just cut it. She would again come the next week and say, oh, I don't know what happened. So one time, she actually, and that is after investing close to 100,000 million shillings. That is, I spent 1,000 US on my sister, buying her cameras, everything I had, so that she can be in the same level playground I am. But my sister still was finding reasons why she doesn't want to do it. So I told her, okay, fine. I remember, I think I was in Mexico. I sent my mom money. I told my mom, give this money to my sister, $500 US dollars. And you tell my sister this, tell her to call me. So my sister called me and asked me, hey, my mom just gave me money from you. What's the plan? So I told my sister, this is the last money I'm sending you. From today, this is the last money I'm sending you. I will never send you any other money. You just know, if today when I buy a helicopter, I will never give you anything, sister. Just know me, I've become stingy and that is the end. But there's only one way you can get money from me. If you post a good video on YouTube, not protest happening in university and posting, no. A good video introducing yourself, saying, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is so and so. If you post this video, at least 10 minutes up, every Sunday, I'll be paying you. And in a day, you can post 3 videos. I told her because I wanted to make sure she believes she can make more money. And every video I'll give you $10. So I was paying my sister to post videos. Trust me, I paid my sister 1.5 months and post. She was making waves everywhere in this social media. People say, oh, she's copying this friend. There's this girl who's doing this. So she became the talk of town. And then she has close to 430-something thousand followers. She's traveled the world. She's been in Europe, everywhere. Right now she's in the Caribbean. Sometimes even I can't speak with her, like where is she today? Yes. And then when I talked to my sister that, and my sister became very successful, then I started building this house. This house is built from scratch. And one thing about Africa you have to know is we don't work credit cards. Even me sometimes when I'm crossing American immigration, they always ask me, what is your credit score? Here, most of the time, I'll tell you 97% people deal with the money they have in their pocket. For example, this house we built, nobody is asking me for any money out there. No loans, nothing. We pay from the pocket directly. And it's an African thing I came to there because other countries you find they have programs, you can take a mortgage. Here is, that's why you see sometimes people have very bad houses in Africa. You're like, they live in here. That is all they got. Yes, and if people have, you can take a loan, but it's not a very common thing. You're facing in the community. And for me, when I look at it, I believe it's because maybe when people are born and they see a house like that house, sometimes I put it there on purpose. When people see those type of houses, they can give birth there, they can raise kids in the same house. So when they see something like this, it's strange. It's like, how did he do it? And sometimes one of the things I don't like is the way mostly Africans, we associate success with the devil. He must be a devil worshipper. You know? Like we don't see it as something like we deserve that much. That's something I'm really still struggling to understand. Why are people like this? So what has happened is, after I started building this house, a lot of people came asking me, hey, how did you do it? What are you doing? What's your job? So that's when I started teaching other young people what I do, educating them about social media, about YouTube, and the things I do. Because people are finding it strange. This guy is building houses. Where is he getting his money from? You know, they will come here and find like maybe 50 workers and they're being paid every day. Like, where is this guy getting? And then they will see me walking around with a small camera. I have my camera here, I'll show you. Yes, this is my camera. But this is not the 1,300 camera. That one, I changed because this camera is street smart. The other one is too big. You can be robbed, you're exposed to it. That's a very good camera. That one, if you walk in the streets, maybe, then there are streets, you're exposing yourself too much. So this one is very easy to record your videos. That's why you see most of my people here have kind of cameras, the same standard. Maybe I need to write to GoPro, they can give us more. You know, we have at least, and also when we had the party in December, a lot of visitors that came from the US, all they were bringing us were cameras. We received at least, how many cameras people do you think we received, like generally? Close to 50 cameras. Yes, people bring them here for us to support. So, in the process of people asking me how do you make your money, so I started teaching young people, like, look, me, I did this thing called YouTube. You can actually make money because now people can see results. You know, people don't like ideas. People want to see results first. Then they can start copying that idea. Because if you tell people, okay, let's start something from scratch, they don't want that. They want something like, how do you do this? Okay, this is the way I want to do that. So then, YouTubers you can stand. These are just a couple. In December, we had a party here which ran for 30 days. And we had YouTubers from all around the world. We had at least 500. At least. Yes. So in today's also visit, we'll take you to some other YouTubers, what they are doing in their lives, not just Maro. I want to take you around to see what they are doing for their lives. Yes, and mostly when it comes to construction. And I think I set a good example that if you have money, build a house. So every YouTuber around us is building houses. Everybody around us. Yes, everybody. And we will visit those houses today. And where's my little?
I'm here.
Yes, I call him my firstborn, apart from my sister. Yes. I like his story so much. Yes, my little. How are you? You can say hello to me.
Hello, guys. So, me, I'm Adventist, so sometimes we say happy Sabbath because today is Sabbath. Yes,
So this is my, you can go back. It's my firstborn. We were visiting Egypt. I call him firstborn, but it's just a YouTube firstborn. Yes. For my sister's family, I can't say firstborn. So my Yuno is there. Where is Nasto? Nasto can come also. We'll be visiting Nasto. Yes. Please introduce yourself.
Hello guys. Hello. My name is Nasto from YouTube.
Yes. His name on YouTube is I am Nasto, and him is it's Nasto. Yeah, Kido also you can come and say hello. Yes.
Okay, my name is Kido. Why are you
Yes, he's a professional coach, but now he's YouTuber. When we had the party here, he came to assist and whatever that. Now he's returning.
But he take the medicine to YouTube.
Sorry?
But he take the medicine to YouTube. He's still a doctor.
Yeah, he's still a doctor.
And a base. I have community just free treatment and stuff all over the country.
So he has a motorcycle. We call it Antarctica. Yes. Where is it? It's the biggest motorbike. So he moves around with this motorbike, treating and the process he also makes YouTube videos to do that. He goes to communities, they don't pay him any money. Yes. He's purely giving back to the community. Yes. But he came here when we had the party because we had a very big party and we had even emergency rooms. We had everything, security. So he came as a doctor here to help. Then he realized, he said his YouTube channel is why not eBay. Everybody was doing YouTube except for him. When he said, why not me? That is his YouTube channel name, why not you? Yes, we have been Howie here, he's also a YouTuber. Come and have some. Yes.
Hi guys, my name is Ben Howie. I'm here because of him mostly. He has impacted our lives very differently in this village. And one, we are very grateful for him. And even before I talk about him, let me talk about you guys. Thank you so much for coming here, for honoring the invite. I don't know if it was an invite or what it was, but I'm grateful for you guys. It means a lot that you guys come here. It means that we're somewhere on the map. We are heading somewhere. That's a very good gesture. And basically, everyone you see here is here because he has done something. He has supported us, he has stood by us, he has really uplifted this village, and it's completely different from many villages that you find around here. Because all people you see here, minus many of them, thousands who are not here today, have either monetized YouTube channels in this village here, and they earn money in terms of dollars, but something that is, which is something that normally doesn't happen around here. Because either you get paid, the most you can get paid is maybe $100 after a whole month or $150, but you get people earning $600, $200, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per month, or even more. You know, that's something very unique, and we feel like we owe him a lot. That's why when he said that you guys are coming, I was in Mombasa, that's like 1,000 kilometers from here, and there's a friend of mine who was like, in Dar es Salaam, neighboring country. She flew in, and he also came from South Africa because he was traveling around, just come here and welcome you guys. It is that you're very important to us. We appreciate you, and may God keep on blessing you as you go. And also thank you so much for all you do. You can just come in here and witnessing this is a blessing to us. And may God keep on blessing you and give you healthy life. Thank you.
Where's the
She's in the way.
We have a lot of YouTubers, guys. All young. I told you my mom is a YouTuber. Her YouTube channel is called That's Mom. You can find her there. So it's not purely like a young thing. Everybody is like a YouTuber now. And even other kids are in school right now. They are not close to school. So now they're in school. But when they close, they come in. We have, this is my uncle, Uncle Mo. His name is Uncle Mo from Kenya. Yes.
Those who are the good know me, I'm back here.
So
anything about the Maro.
So this is my uncle. His mom passed. This is my grandmother passed on when he was very young. So my mom took him in. So me and him, we've grown together in the same bed. Yes, growing up together and goats and sheep. Now he's a YouTuber. Yes.
You the only thing I say. Yes. Welcome, full love here. Nothing is impossible. If you see Maro here, you are doing this too.
I'm also super excited. Actually, every YouTuber here is a character on their own. If you want to see them, watch them on YouTube. Even my brother, Mayuno there. Mayuno is a special case. Mayuno came to do this house. Mayuno, you can raise your hand. He came to do this house. He was a mason here. He was helping to plaster the house and building the house. Then, we're very close to Tanzania. Very close. It's just, even if you want to walk, you can walk there actually. The effect of that is sometimes people don't speak good English from these bordering areas. Because mostly in Tanzania, people don't speak English, they speak Swahili. So, when Manuka came here, he didn't speak any English. But he wanted to be a YouTuber. Because you can see the boss, because the way I came here. Because you can see like the boss building a nice house and every day I'm paying him. So he asked me. He came here with a group of at least 30 other masons. But this guy stood out because he wanted actually to understand what we're doing. So he asked me, boss, what is this thing called YouTube? I see you guys filming videos here. Tell me more about this. So I told him about YouTube. And he didn't speak any English. He started making his first YouTube video. I would really wish you guys to check his first YouTube video. You will not understand anything. Today, as we stand, he's building a villa 100 meters from here. It will be the next home we are visiting before we go to other homes. So his case is purely to show that actually anybody can succeed. And when he started his YouTube channel and started growing, and he bought land because he didn't have anything, he used to rent in the town. Then everybody said, okay, even me, I want to be a YouTuber. If my Yukino did it, why not? Everybody now became a YouTuber. Like after he broke the ice after him. Because maybe initially people thought YouTuber is like Maro and the family and the sister. But when he broke that ice, everybody else in the village, everybody. We didn't even invite many people. So they became YouTubers. And now the good thing is his English has really improved. Yes. Imagine you speaking in Chinese or Spanish. The language you don't understand. And somebody tells you, you have to speak that for you to make it on YouTube. And he did it. Yes. And we have fellow the boys, I'm saying. Yes. Fellow saying.
Yeah, hello guys. My name is Fellow the boy. We are here for Maro, and we thank you all the visitors who have visited us in this community. We are very happy that the entire country and one that is lucky to receive the visitors from different parts of the world. Maro is the one who was born in this country. Because of Maro, at least we can have a place to call our home, we can have something that we can put on the table, we can have at least a smile on our faces, and also thank you very much, Maro.
Thank you. You can introduce yourself because my team here.
I'm Jambo.
Jambo.
Nice watching the guy. Thank you for having us. I wanted to ask you guys, how did the pandemic affect your YouTube career and your income?
The pandemic,
the COVID-19
yes.
pandemic.
Nasto, have you started a YouTube channel by then?
No.
Yes. Most of the YouTubers you see had not started their YouTube channel. But me, I had started because I've been doing it for 8 years. It affected us because, you know, those days there were no advertisers on YouTube. So you get thousands of millions of views. Actually, those days, channels grew so fast because people are home just watching the internet. So you find that you grew very fast, but no money. There was no financial gain during that time. But it's not like we didn't make any money. But let's say if we make a 10, those days you make like a 2. Yes. Yes, my friend.
I have a question. So, you've helped many guys make successful YouTube channels, but it made me like have this question. So, how many is your success rate 100%? Are there people who try and they fail and they don't go fast enough and they give up?
Alright, so his question was, is my success trying to help other people 100%? No, it's not 100%. And some of the challenges we face is sometimes, personally, me as Maro, I can receive guests here, maybe people come from even South Africa, and they say, Maro, you want to learn about this. So I'll teach them, give them my best. But at some point, you know, an audience is an audience. Sometimes an audience just likes the way you laugh. Just your laugh can make someone subscribe to your channel. So some audience maybe speak one thing, they say, oh, he's against my beliefs, so I don't want to follow him anymore. So there's a lot of things that happen in social media. But the thing is, some people have been successful and some haven't. But I cannot say like those who have not been successful is like worse, because they at least they're somewhere. Because also YouTube wants patience. You have to grow patience with it. You have to build an audience that believes and trusts in what you say. Yes. But I would say most of them have been successful. Most.
I'm Jambo.
Jambo.
Mimi naitwa Mathayo. Asante kwa having all of us. I wanted to ask.
Endelea.
there are like platforms like besides YouTube, like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, platforms where people can get a lot of recognition very easily and quickly and can profit off of. I wanted to ask if you guys also profit off of that as well, or if you use that besides YouTube.
So the guys, in all we've said, we've been centering everything around YouTube. The idea is these other platforms like TikTok. Personally, me, I don't use them. I have a TikTok account. I have Instagram, but I don't make any money from it. Though something funny is, like in America, people can actually monetize their Instagram as we speak. But in Africa, we don't have it. So, and actually that's one of the challenges we face also as content creators from the African continent. Even the taxes we pay here is more than somebody. For example, in Canada, people don't pay taxes there from the platform of YouTube. And the reason is YouTube being an American company, they have this business treaty, not alliance treaty, they sign business treaty. So for those countries, they don't pay taxes to the US, but people like us, we pay like 30% sometimes of our earnings. Like me, I pay directly my taxes to the US. Every month when my paycheck comes, some percentage is already taken. Yes. But answering you precisely is, I personally believe on YouTube more than any other platform. Because YouTube, you see people like Mr. Beast, how magnitude or how strong they can in terms of finance, they can sponsor. Like YouTube can actually make you become whatever you want. You can buy that helicopter, you can buy that green car. Yes, and if you see like TikTok, most countries are banning it. Like India, they don't use TikTok. So it's not really a good way to trade. Yes. And YouTube is always very consistent. It's not a platform where if they want to ban it today, they just no. You cannot wake up today and your account is gone. No. There will be like procedures. They will give you a warning. They may give even a free class. Yes. So it's more reliable. That's why we call it. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Habari za mchana. Mimi na swali. Well, first I guess mimi naitwa Hadi. Thank you for having us here. I mean, you've kind of talked about just how much capital is coming into this area now by virtue of you guys having a concentration of people who are doing so well for themselves. So I want to know, long term, are you guys planning on putting money into the community in regards to education? I know you said somebody who's a medical doctor, who's trained in medicine. You have plans to create things like hospitals, things that I guess even independent of YouTube can continue to service the community long after you guys, have moved on or passed on, whatever the case may be.
Oh, that's a very good question. So the thing is, what's the long-term goal beyond just us on and how is it going to benefit you? So that's something actually we are gearing now. But I will take you to another space of YouTube that I didn't talk about. We have thousands of followers following us across the entire universe. I say everywhere, from the US, everywhere. Even me, as I travel to every country, there's someone who knows me, say, hey, can I host you? Sometimes subscribers host us. So what they have done is they have taken some kids to school in this community. We have, like how many kids have gone to school from the YouTube thing?
At least 10, easy.
Yes, actually more than that.
More than that.
Yes.
More.
We could have easily 20 students being sponsored by subscribers. And that money does not come to like me or an organization. It goes directly to the school. So let's say you want to sponsor a kid, we connect you directly to the school. So you deal with the school. And the reason we decided that is because sometimes when we are building like this, somebody saw maybe a kid on our video, said, oh, I like that guy. There's a hobby I will show you where all the students are being educated through the platform in YouTube. And those are like foreigners supporting you. The problem with that can come in that people can associate your success with maybe somebody sending charity to help. And so, oh, no, that guy maybe receives money from the donors. Or that money that we sent to the kid was not used well, that's why this guy maybe bought a house. So to avoid all those stories, we tend to first build ourselves to be in a place where we feel more comfortable. So that if today I decide that we are doing a project or we are opening a charity organization or anything, which we don't actually think of doing, we are thinking of actually impacting people. You see, for example, Mayuno, he has his sister, he has his mom, he has his. That goes a long way than just serving one person. Yes. But also, it's something we may consider, but it's not something on the table right now. But we like to support the community, especially taking kids to school. Even me personally, I don't know if Yansu is here, I pay for some students personally as Maro. Yes, who are not related to, I just want them to have education. Even by it takes students.
Yeah, I used to pay my money.
Yes.
For the, I have one I paid for.
Yes.
In my money.
Yes. So even YouTubers, don't just ask the YouTubers and earning money. And we take the kids of the community as our own. Yes.
It's more about music. But I was traveling the world and there was something missing in my content that I really wanted to make content traveling until I met Maro and finally inspired me. So now we are actually traveling together, making traveling content. I also have my channel for traveling, Vocabulary Music and Vocabulary Travels. I'm also doing both of the things that I wanted to do. And one of the things that, so I'm the Musungu here, I'm the white, I'm foreigner here in this village. And something amazing that I have found with this YouTube community is that there is a lot of things happening. Of course, there is a lot of drama, like you can see how many cameras. All of this content is gonna be on YouTube, you know? And something about this is most of us, including me, like my travel channel, grew up so much when I came to the village because of Maro. So we share a lot of community. But it's so special and beautiful the fact that these people that follow us and support us are actually, most of them are going to watch every single video, even if it's content repeated. Most of the time that happens a lot because they just want to support us. Yes, there's also a lot of things. So the content that we do also is lifestyle. Maybe Maro and I will do travel and it can be a little bit more exclusive, but also here is village lifestyle. So there's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of drama at any place, and we also have to deal with a lot of things. We have to deal with the people that love us and the people that hate us for sure, which is a lot. So that's also why you see a big team also coming together, because we also many times need to defend ourselves many times, every single day, to be honest. Yeah. So sometimes, me for example, as being Maro's partner, and Maro feels every single day of his life. So maybe more and more exclusive with my content. I decide more what I want to show. So sometimes we even have this struggling conflict with how much private life we have, how much we don't, you know? So it's a matter of finding a balance. And there's things that we cannot even like avoid from letting everybody know, you know? So it's all about finding a matter, finding a balance in everything. You have to deal with everything, that's for sure. This is a community, and in a community, everybody knows about everything in 1 hour. And it gets expressed, as you can see, everybody's filming right now. So this, as they receive you with cameras and content and this, but at the same time, I believe everybody's unique and special, and they have their own way to do the things. They have, like Mayuna will make you laugh as no another, you know. And I don't know, Nasto, if you want to get inspired in building, go to Nasto. So everybody has something special. So at the end, maybe we can do similarities content, but everybody has their own thing, because also they are learning from Maro to be the star of the show and film themselves, to do be themselves, you know, and show what they can show. So at some point, every content is also unique. So that's why I hope I answered your question.
Yes. Another one. I've had visitors come from all across the globe to this house just because they feel confident. They're like, oh, that's a place I want to go. Right now, we have lands around here owned by people from the UK. Even I gifted one, there was a Jamaican American who stayed with us here last month. I gifted him land just across here because he told me, "Ma, this is my India. This one I wake up every day and go to the farm and stuff." So even people from outside are now investing in our own village here because they feel, oh wow, it's not what actually I've been thinking, like Africa is. For example, I'll give you a very short example of water. You know, for example, water is not really a major problem in Africa. The only thing is how does it get to the house? That is what it's about. How do you get water from that river over there to this house? But you see, in villages, nobody's having like tap water. Everybody's going to the river to get and carry, like it's hard life. But if we had somehow to just change that, like bring that water from the river, treat it and have it in the house. We'll do the questions.
Can we, with your permission, can we have?
They can have
that. That was the last one, and then we can have an interactive kind of people mingle and talk to them.
Thank you for having us. My name is Bridget. I'm just curious what the demographics of your viewers are. Are they mostly people in Kenya or on the African continent or international viewers?
Okay. So that question is easy. I can open my phone and you see that. But I have fans from nearly every country in the world. Every country. Actually, majority are, I think, American. Because how do you get this type of fan base? When you go to those countries and make videos in those countries, you'll find 1 or 2 people from those countries watching. Yes. For example, when I went to America, I used to do like videos in like supermarkets. I remember one time I showed a huge banana like this. You know, very big. It's in one of my videos. And as a lot of Americans write, hey, where did you get that banana? I've never seen that one also in my own country. So, I've traveled around 70 countries around the world. That is without repeating. With repetition, it would be like 100 plus. So when I go to a country like India, I make videos there. You'll see I'm gaining new Indian followers in the channel. Then I go to South Africa. I get people from South Africa. So it's across the world. Yes. Yes. Even Kenya does not stay in my top 5 main. Yes. And also one of the things to gain that is also we do our videos in English. So English helps the videos grow. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I don't think I have anything to add. I think in one of our readings, I think somebody said, I think they were quoting an African saying that until the lions do what?
That was right.
Until the lions developed their own historians, graduated their own historians, the story of the lions will be told by the hunters. In the course that we'll be doing with Happy next year, we'll be talking about digital orality. And we'll invite him to talk about that. Digital orality, one of the biggest advantages that digital orality has, especially why it is making a very big difference in Africa, is as you saw here, you don't need to be literate in the colonial sense. Sometimes I argue that if colonialism taught us that to be literate is to know how to read and write, it means that now that we are able to tell our stories orally, sometimes without even ever learning to read and write, should we change that definition of what literacy is? Because through this oral transmission of media, the African story is being told, and sometimes even in African languages. I joke sometimes that today it is possible. You remember somebody was saying that the Speaker of Kenya went to US and Nancy Pelosi did not have time for her. But today, one of the girls from the bush here will twerk, and then the following day they are on CNN. I'm giving a very crude example. But what it means is that you can today do your video from here or do any media, and actually it will be able to reach somebody in Geneva, it will be able to reach somebody else. So this new media, this new technology, this new way of telling our stories is allowing our story to come from all sources, not only the educated, not the professors, and not only even the men that have dominated history. You can see a lot of women actually are doing this. And today actually, Mama Mboga, the lady who sells vegetables in the market, can actually go to the internet and find a market in China through new media. So I believe that one way that Africa is going to liberate itself, one way that our countries are going to, or our people are going to transform themselves, is being able to tell their story. And this story is not one story, it's a multiplicity of stories. And this is one channel that I think is helping the Africans, all types of Africans, to tell their story to the world. And that is why I thought you should actually interact with them. Practical examples of how the African story actually can be told, not only through reading Chinua Achebe or Mahiri or anyone else, but right from the village, and so on and so on. Thank you so much for having us.
You'll help me with the questions. You know, most of us are used to daily voice. Sometimes interviews are too formal.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes it's tricky. So, but for us, we are really grateful to come to visit our village here. And I hope we have also learned something from your part. Personally, I believe maybe all of you. Are you students?
Yes.
So, are you seeing any difference maybe between us, the youth of Africa, and maybe outside? Because for me, I've never traveled that much, so I don't have a lot of experience. I've never been on a flight. Just when last month was my first flight, just the aircraft. So I've never been to a real. But are you seeing maybe where are you seeing Africa maybe the next you guys, do you have maybe hope in Africa? You know, most of us had lost hope. Like you have to know someone maybe to get a job opportunity. Like for me, I went to university, I studied journalism, but I ended up working at a bus station, washing buses and booking tickets. So we don't have much opportunity. But from maybe before you had traveled to Africa, do you have maybe a different perspective about distance?
My parents were born in Ghana, so I think that helped me keep me connected to Africa. So I think I was a little more informed than the average person. And I would say like I have a lot of hope in Africa. I think, especially, I don't know, geopolitics is changing, you know. We're moving away from US and Europe to China, Russia, and BRICS. So like, I think all of that would allow Africa to, you know, free itself from neo-colonialism and the things that are stopping it from improving. It's like stuff that's been taken out of it. And yeah, I think with that, you know, you'll be able to solve a lot of economic problems.
Do you see yourself maybe someday coming to invest in Africa or moving back to maybe your country?
No, I'd say I definitely see myself investing in Africa. I'm not sure about moving to Africa. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but definitely investing. Yeah.
Alright, and you? Are you loving this place?
Yeah, I totally am. This is my first time in the African continent, and I was really excited. It was kind of like, I didn't really know what to expect, because I knew that it was going to be completely different from the States, but my parents were born in Brazil, so I know, like, they're like from a very rural part, so I'm a little bit familiar with like what a rural lifestyle looks like, and not everybody has like huge, large houses. A community is a lot more important compared to like in America. Everything's really individual, capitalist, and I think that definitely you can see now as like some African countries are starting to really break their ties from the colonial past, and I think that as that continues, they're just going to realize like how valuable all the countries in this continent are, and they're only going to be getting more and more developed, and hopefully still like retaining the culture as well, because I think that's really important.
Are you guys on social media?
You look like Rebel. Not really.
Yeah.
You're not social media people. Most.
Yeah, we focus on the
No,
books.
But it's good, you know, most of us, like, we lost hope maybe in education, things like that. But I wish things would get better. That's why you're seeing at least, you know, the internet, you just have to have a phone. You don't need maybe to know someone to connect you. So I think those are the things that are putting us a bit behind. You know, maybe in America you're sure if you go to school, get rich grades, you're sure of a good job. But here, maybe someone was very bright in high school, but they just lose track along the way. You find maybe someone who failed, and the person who now ends up maybe making it in life. So I don't know, but I just hope that we will get maybe where we strongly believe that like right now, if you get good grades, you'll be somewhere. So that's why now most of us are trying to depend on the internet. Because here, like they said about literacy, you don't have to know maybe how to read and write for someone to sit down and maybe listen. I do write first. I can tell a story maybe in my broken English, but someone will try and listen to it and connect. But it's a good thing that you've come to educate us more. You know, what I really like about the outside world, they're not focusing more on maybe financial gain. They're focusing on the impact that you make on someone. Maybe you can say something also. Yes. Maybe a name also, and maybe what you've learned today.
My name's Micah. I come from the States.
Yes.
I think it's been a really transformative experience, at least for me. I've never really been to like a rural part of any country, so I think I enjoy how more down to earth it is. I feel like in the States it's like you go to a supermarket, you're able to get like a whole bunch of things, but you don't know where it comes from. But I feel like when we eat here, like you just see like the effort that goes into everything. So I think it's been really great.
Thank you. Will you encourage maybe your friends that maybe you've left back maybe to visit also Africa?
Absolutely. I feel like there's like a different perception in the States. Like there's not really that much knowledge that I feel that I've gained, but I feel like here you're just in so much contact with what you're studying. So I just think it's been a really great time.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. You can go and subscribe to my channel. It's _Nasto. You can check it out on YouTube and share it with your family and friends, because you are trying so much to show the real Africa. You know, like I got a comment in one of my videos that how do you avoid maybe lions? Are there lions in your village? Yeah, so you know, at least we are trying to show them that it's not that bad. Yeah. Like maybe a lion can't just come from nowhere and jump on you. Like Africa is beautiful. You can come here and enjoy also and be safe in Africa here. All right, thank you so much for your time. All right, Cloud, do you have a question?
I had a question, but you I think we are thinking the same. We have the same guesses. I wanted to ask them, like, would they, for their youth for now, like, would they encourage people, maybe because there are those who have really sat on there, maybe I can quote on the comfort zone, saying like, I wish I could have traveled to Africa, but they're still sitting them. They have that fear. They don't have that confidence that they can come to Africa because of the perspective they see on the internet. Maybe Africa is full of animals, Africa is full of maybe children. So will you encourage your people, or what perspective do you have that you can tell over here to the people who are watching us, or for those who are watching us, about what you have seen for the short time that you are here? Have you seen those animals? Have you seen any robbery? Have you seen any dry area like the way they so I would just like to use your wisdom maybe to the people who are watching here for the shortest experience that you have. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to say, I think if you want to change your perspective on what everybody learns, like in Western education about Africa, you should watch your videos.
Thank you so
guys
much.
are telling a completely different story, and you're showing exactly your experience isn't what everybody thinks it is. Like even me, I would consider myself to have like I didn't have any bad perspectives or like misconceptions, but there's a lot that I've learned that shows it's like completely, it's a developing country. There's so many like modern things. It's not what you think it is at all. And I think that if you're from America or Europe, you're kind of taught to have like this lower idea, but it's just, I think that Africa's a beautiful continent. There's so much culture, there's so much language. We don't see that as like English is spreading so far and wide. I think that it's so unique in so many beautiful ways, but it's not dangerous. Like there's so much you can learn here. It's really important to step out of the Western bubble.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Fellow, do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Thank you very much. It's Nasto.
Yes.
Hosting me in your channel. Welcome to Nasto YouTube channel. My question is about the difference between Kenya and America, because you find that in Kenya we have got a high cost of living. Like for example, right now people are protesting, people are demonstrating on what we call the financial bill, and this financial bill is like it is going like to, I don't know which country I can use it, but it's going to be a very big problem to the common citizens. So maybe in our country, like where you stay, do you have something like that high cost of living? And if it is there, how do you normally deal with it so that you can be able to maybe overcome with such a kind of demonstration?
I mean, America definitely does have a lot of these social issues, like economic inequality. You have billionaires on one end, and then you have people who are homeless on the other hand. I'm from New York City, and we have like a homelessness crisis, people living on the street and stuff. So yeah, it goes towards the image that you see of Africa, poor people, blah blah blah. You have the same thing too in the US. There's the haves and the have-nots. And yeah, you have people who are also struggle with high cost of living, struggling to make a living. And honestly, the activist protest in Nairobi in Parliament that we saw, same thing that activists in the US are also trying to do, pressure the government to do the things that it knows it should do to help the common people and stop putting their own interests, stop putting business interests, corporate interests over people's lives.
Thank you for, I'm satisfied.
All right, all right, thank you so much. Yeah, so guys, that will be part 1 of our video. At least maybe you've gotten to learn a lot of things about today's video. So kindly subscribe and stay tuned for part 2. So goodbye, I'll be seeing you in my next video.